Hello friends, how are you? Welcome to my English class. Today we are going to read the second chapter of your textbook, that is First Flight. The name of the lesson is Nelson Mandela, A Long Walk to Freedom. This is an autobiography of Nelson Mandela. Nelson Mandela was born on July 18, 1918 in a town called Umtata in the Transkei area of South Africa. Mandela grew up as any other young South African black boy in an environment of poverty and oppression. As a young man, he witnessed the white South African government imposing more and more restrictions on an already downtrodden, uneducated black majority. Nelson Mandela was the strong follower of Mahatma Gandhi. Student, let us know some important terms which we have to know in this chapter, and I am sure you have studied these terms in your social science book. First is apartheid. The policy of apartheid had created a deep and lasting injury in the South African people's mind and life. Second term is Anglo-Boer War. There was a war between Britain and two Boers. They were African Republic, South African Republic and Orange Free State at one side. The result was in the victory of Britishers, and then they started to dominate South Africa with racial discrimination. Really an inhuman behavior. Really. Dear students, can we forget the sacrifice of our freedom fighters? I think no. Like India, South Africa also feels proud to remember the leaders of his country like number 1, Nelson Mandela, Oliver Tambo, Walter Sisulu, Chief Luthalis, Yusuf Dadus, Brand Fishers, Robert Subukavers, etc. We shall know about the twin obligation in the lesson also. The first obligation is towards his family, parents, wife and children. The second obligation is to work for his people, community and the nation. Yes, student. Look at the yellow poster on the screen. Such types of posters were very common during the British rule in South Africa. This poster indicates that no black people was allowed to enter in the public place, which were made for white people. With this mentality, the white-skinned people ruled over black-skinned people for more than 300 years. The following lines are the preface and introduction of the lesson. Nelson Mandela was elected the first black president of South Africa. He had won 252 seats out of 400 as he was the leader of African National Congress. The swearing ceremony was organized in the Union Building of Pretoria. Pretoria? Yes, Pretoria was the capital of South Africa, an administrative capital of whole South Africa and home to the executive branch of South African government. The scene was jubilant, and the people, whether they were white, black and colored, nearly 1 lakh people were celebrating that day with full of enthusiasm and happiness. Yes, now we can say the day was 10th May 1994, an auspicious day in the history of South Africa. On this remarkable day, Nelson Mandela was accompanied with his daughter Janani on the podium. Yes, students, Mr. De Klerk was elected the second deputy president, and then Thabo Mbeki, the first deputy president, took oath before Nelson Mandela. He mentioned in his speech, who? Yes, Nelson Mandela mentioned in his speech how the blacks had been discriminated by the white rulers for many years. He took place that they will work on equality, bondage of poverty and other discrimination. Now the sun of liberty shall never, never, never set in his country, that is South Africa. Let freedom reign and may Africa live long. Students, this was the precious speech of Nelson Mandela on the day of 10th May 1994. Now a question comes in mind, and I think you also must know about that. That is, what is the important question here that will come in your reference? That where did the ceremonies took place and why? Yes, students. Now we can say, according to Nelson Mandela, the day was symbolic. Why? On that day when he was going to be elected the president, the two national anthems were sung, a new one and the old one. Nobody was able to sing the old national anthem. The reason? That new generation had forgotten the old one, but they knew that very soon they will be able to sing the old one. In his speech, Nelson Mandela paid a rich tribute to his freedom fighters. He called them the gems of African soil. He also said that from oppression emerged men of courage and wisdom who fought for the right of their fellow men. When Nelson Mandela was a young boy, he had a different concept of freedom when compared to that of an adult. In his childhood, freedom means to run in the field, swim in the river, etc. But when he grew up, he realized that his boyhood freedom was an eyewash, totally an eyewash, an illusion only. Yes, students. Now he came to know that he was not free. So his hunger or desire for freedom changed the path of his life. He was sent to prison for 27 long years. He fought for the liberty of his countrymen. According to him, oppressor himself is a prisoner of hate and hatredness, prejudice and narrow-mindedness. Yes, student, the true leader of the world had received the highest award like Bharat Ratna and Nobel Peace Prize for his contribution of peace in the world. This great personality died on 5th December 2013 at the age of 95. We must salute this great personality and read his autobiography, Long Walk to Freedom, as homage to this world leader. Thank you very much.